It has been observed that university students often lack academic writing skills. So they are unable to write well for their academic assignments and for their theses and academic essays. Now, why is it that despite studying for English for at least 12 years, uh, students, when they reach at the university level, they find it difficult to write even simple sentences and paragraphs? That is an essential requirement at the university level. So there are several reasons for this. One of the biggest reasons in the current situation is that students generally do not read. So the reading culture has not been well developed and supported at the school level, and then at the college level, and also at the university level. Generally, in most developed countries, reading reading cultures are very strong. There is library culture, both inside the society and also inside educational institutions. Um, People read a lot. People read when they are, for example, traveling, when they are at home, and when they are at the educational institutions. In our case, this is not generally the case. We can see that there is a decline in the book reading culture. There is a decline even in the book selling and buying culture. We see that more and more bookshops are converting into shops for other utilities, and there are very scarce numbers of libraries in our cities and towns. Then, even where there is availability of libraries, for example, in the universities, students rarely visit libraries. And so there is generally a lack of encouragement and a lack of motivation for students to develop their reading habits. One example could be teachers who could present themselves as models, who are interested in reading and who are interested in buying books and showing students how to read and when to read and why to read. But these are the things that are generally missing. That is why we can say that students lack academic writing abilities, mainly because they do not read. So if students do not read, they cannot develop their vocabulary, they cannot understand the styles, the academic style in which they have to write. And you can say they are like empty boxes. So if their brains are empty, if there is nothing that is going mainly through going inside their brains through the process of reading, that is vocabulary and information and grammar and structure and sentences, language style, how is it that they will be able to write well? So in order to develop students' writing skills, especially academic writing skills, it is extremely important that we need to develop a culture of reading, extensive reading as well as intensive reading. And I think the teachers and the parents can play a very big role in terms of developing reading habits among the young people.